Music and beer review. Adds 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 music and review. Let's put this down. Oh, I'm back. And it's a bit of light there. There's a hissy cat. Hello. And to all those viewers, it adds beer and music review. I know what you might be thinking. Where have you been, Ad? Well, I've been cultivating fine beers. Been getting a lot of cats. Now have four whole cats. Uh, two of them technically my cats. The other two cats, my girlfriend's cats. Have got a girlfriend. One of them. Uh, any other news? Anyway, I know what a lot of you are thinking. Where are your old beer reviews? Well, to be honest with you, I'm trying to cut down on the old beer because I'm nearly 40. But there's a little thing called non-alcoholic beer. So we're going to review one of those. But a lot of you are thinking, Ad, beer reviews, they've been done now. And I did them. And I'm going to do them again. But to stay ahead of the curve, I'm not just going to review the old beer. No. I'm going to review. I'm going to review. Gonna revere. I'm going to revere. That's my new word for it. I'm going to revere a beer and music. And has anyone ever done that before? Probably yes. But has anyone ever reviewed an album and a non-alcoholic beer? Probably. But has anyone ever done a non-alcoholic beer and an album at random? Probably not. And also to kind of mix things up a little bit. Don't know about you, but I find a lot of uh, music reviews, they're not quite arbitrary enough. They're all, everyone's going for, oh yeah, that's a 7, that's an 8, that's a 9 out of 10. But not me. I've got my own thing. I've got my own way of reviewing. So I'm going to use the Cask Mark, um, the way they score beers when they go into pubs. So the pub sells real ale. What they'll do is they'll go into someone from Cask Mark will go into a pub and they'll score the beer on like a number of factors. And then, depending on the factors, the pub will either pass or they'll fail, and then they will be Cask Mark accredited or they won't. So, with that in mind, let's pick an album at random, and then I'll review that. Then I'll pick a beer, and then I'll review that. And then let's see what happens. just going to pick out just in case you wondered what I was doing there, just going to pick out the album, just to see which album. And so this is the album. I picked brilliantly. I picked an album that you can't immediately tell what it is. Did that at random though. This is not some kind of jape. Uh, if you look here, if you look this, look at this. That's the album. Oops, skewing my own face. Uh, get it out. Let's get it out. The album. That's the album. This album. Uh, this album comes with a big booklet. It's a nice, hefty booklet. I like a hefty booklet. The band is called. Uh, sorry, I didn't mention this before. The band's called Press Club. Um, this album. Uh, so this album. Um, Cask Mark. Uh, so Cask Mark. How they score is temperature, appearance, aroma, and taste. Obviously, this is music, so I'm going to have to get a bit liberal with some of the interpretations, but we'll give it a go because that's what I'm here to do. Uh, so first thing they go for is temperature. So the temperature of this, I'd say this is very cool. This is a cool album. Cool. It's a cool album. This Australian. They got a singer. She's very cool, and they're kind of like punky. They're left wing. That's cool. Out of five, temperature. If we're saying cool is five, because that's what I'm saying, it's going to be a five. It's five. 5 out of 5. We're going well, and it needs an average of 20. Sorry, it needs an average above 16 to pass. So we'll see whether this album has passed or failed its Cask Mark accreditation, even though it's not a beer. It's an album. So the next one is appearance. Again, she's cool. I'm not being superficial. They're a cool band. I mean we had a bit of problem before, didn't we? The appearance. It's not it's not immediately recognizable. Especially if you lose the sleeve and you pick this up, you're like, who is this? Just some drums and some instruments in a room. And then you look on the back and you're like, well, there's a track list and it doesn't tell me who the band is. Luckily, we've got the thing on the spine, so it's a striking look. It's striking. Don't get me wrong. It's striking. No one says it's not striking. It's striking, but is it? Is it a look? Is the look good? Is it look good? Is the look good? Yeah, yeah. 5 out of 5. I give that. Next one. We've gone temperature 5, appearance 5. Aroma, again, this is a bit of a tricky one to try and translate into music. So I'm going to say aroma. Does it stink? Does it stink? No, because it's good. It's good music. It's good music. Does it stink? No, it doesn't. So it gets a 5 out of 5. That's a 5. That's 15 out of 20 if you are keeping score, which you should be. Now, paste. Again, you think, how is this going to translate? This taste with beer. Does it taste nice? Yes or no? Yes. 5. No. Lower than 5. What we're going to do with this one is say taste is sound, because they're basically the same thing. So does the does the does the does the sound taste sound? Does the sound taste? Is it good? And I would say yes, because this is good music. So it sound tastes good, and it taste sounds good as well. So giving it a 5, giving that 5. That's a 5. 5. So that's 20 out of 20 for Press Club Endless Motion. What about the beer, you ask? Well, let's have a look at the beer. Now we've done the album. This is like I said, it's a non-alcoholic IPA, and these have come on leaps and bounds the last 3 or 4 years. And if you just want you just want a pint, just a pint, just a pint. So this one, let's see what it says. It's called Drip In on a. They've got this. I don't know if you can see that. Look at that. Look at that. That's a cat-related incident. I'm fine. Look at this. Look at this. Get a little. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that font. That's a bad font. But luckily, this isn't getting scored on appearance because we're not doing the beer score for this beer. What we're doing, well, we'll see what we're doing. Anyway, so this is a. I'll read a little blurb out, as is tradition. A meeting of two of the most unusual and eccentric modern hops we have encountered on our travels. HB 630 and Superdelic trademark. So we thought, what happens if you put them together? I guess this guy is going to find out. Creamy, notes of peach and banana, the unique oil chemistry of these hops produces distinctive aromas and flavors of red fruit, candy, citrus, and tropical fruits, but all from hop flowers and fermentation. Wild in it. Wild. 0.5%. That's all your information in here. And sometimes I watch this guy, um, He's a fantastic beer reviewer. He's into his beer. He's very passionate, and he does the whole thing. So we'll try one of the things he does. That's actually genuinely. This is not. I didn't do this on purpose. That's just genuinely gone everywhere. Maybe carpet bats. And he always says things like, "Oh, it's pouring a clear golden with a thick two finger." He does this two finger head. That's what he does. And I'm not gonna rip him off. He's got his own thing. He's not doing this. He is not doing music and beer. Music and beer. Right. So we get a bit of aroma, but we're not scoring on aroma because we're not doing that. Taste again. We're not doing that. Clarity. Well, we're not doing that either. So what are we doing? You might ask. Well, seeing as we've reviewed the album by the metrics of beer, because I am a pioneer. Seeing as we've done that, then we'll do the other way round. The other way round, like an album. And what is the greatest way to review music? It's the pitchfork. It's pitchfork way. Because how can you ever, if you're deciding which two albums to go out and listen, as you do when you read Pitchfork, when you read Pitchfork, you read Pitchfork, you look at a review, and you go, that's a 6.9. I'm not going to touch that. Never go near a 6.9. For God's sake. 7, 6.9? No, we never, ever, ever, ever go near a 6.9. 5.2. Anyway, so good to be back. It's not great. No, not really. Wish just wish this is real beer, really. Get a bit old. Just can't really hack it. Just can't hack it anymore. Just sounds of time. They march for us. Well, sounds of time can't really march, can they? What's the Ides of March time for us? That doesn't make any sense either. The hands of time, they march. No, that's not. We're not going to march on our hands of time. Best way you could try. Play that quite quickly. Anyway, I think that's it. Oh, we've nearly gone for 20 minutes. And they always say keep these short and sweet, don't they? That's what they say, short and sweet. But they're not doing what I do. They're not doing music and beer. Anyway, the people they always say like and subscribe and stuff. I don't know if you can do that. If I can figure out how you can do those things, you can do. I mean,